Howdy folks, how are we doing? Welcome to Lamma. This is actually the end of day one. We've had a really busy day. We were on the Merlot stand at 11 o'clock to meet all you guys. Fantastic, we were there about 2 hours. So we went and tried to fit on a bit of grub. We had a bit of grub, a cup of tea. Then we were on the Tama stand from just before 2 till about 3:30. So we've met a lot of folk today, but it's been blooming good. It's been blooming good. But we ain't seen hardly any of the show. So I'm just wandering around. Well, we're on the Agco stand at the minute. We've got Fent and we've got Voucher here. You know I'm keen on the old vouchers. And they've got a hell of a line up here. New Q series. We're going to just have a quick look at this blue one at the end. And when I say blue, I'm not really doing it very much justice. Look at this beauty. Now you've got to hand it to Voucher. They know how to spec a tractor. Yeah, it's one of the new ones. Is that a Q? What is it? Yes, yeah. Q305. So this is one of their new 300 horsepower ones. Slightly bigger than the ones you see on the channel before. This also comes with a Fent CVT gearbox in it. Obviously, Agco part of the Fent. Well, Voucher is part of the the Agco family as well as Fent, so they've used a Fent CVT in it. But look at the paint on it.
Yeah, nice.
6.9 timber.
Nice.
It's alright, isn't it? Redone.
Yeah, really nice. Yeah.
This place is open. No, of course not. Very nice, done up by Cornthwaites. It's like, well, basically like a new 6910. Very nice. They've got a single motor, haven't they? Like single motorised.
It's a hydraulic motor.
Rise both belts. Yeah.
The air system was a good idea, except it wasn't.
These were compressor driven, weren't they?
They were
and a blast of air every now and again, weren't they?
And they'll burst at the beginning of the knot and at the end of at the beginning of the bale and at the end.
Yeah.
So basically at the end of each bale. So that would blow that all up, and it would build here. The pipes and everything were here, but it would pack everything in there. So all of this under here was always packed.
Yeah.
With stuff.
It's hard, really hard to keep them properly clean, though, isn't it?
Honestly, I think that they should have reversibles on this.
Yeah.
Just for the simple reason, when you have a fan blade that's blowing a constant pressure, if a blade of grass or something gets stuck on here,
you get
it will just hold it there, and then things will keep stacking
off in it.
So, and I've said this to these guys before, I said, look, if you put a reversible fan blade on there,
draw it off,
and it just pulls it up and then blasts it down, it'll work. And I think they got what I was saying, but I don't know that they
implemented it like
because it's a couple $1,000 to it.
But you look at this string box. It's not a box. It's nice and there isn't a lot of places to catch straw, is there?
No.
Compared to what I've obviously been out of the game for a little while now, but
now the only place that I ever really had problems is up and under here. It would just build in here.
Yeah.
But the mechanisms were always clean because they had the tubes that would run right down through there with the compressed air.
Blast each one lot.
Blast. Now, if they could come up with if they kept the fan and then kept the air compressor system, then it would blast it off. Then fine.
Yeah.
But these are great ideas. These magnets.
Oh, what are they for?
Oh, well.
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so you don't lose everything.
No, it's got none of. Yeah. We've all been there, haven't we?
Yeah, but they should have. Honestly, the magnets are great, but they should have a small tray, just an inner tray, so you can just throw it up in there and grab them. But
nice little light there, but they're getting there though, aren't they? They're improving each.
Every little thing that they do, I'm always happier with. They've changed this a little bit.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the heck.
Yeah, what is that?
This is the lockout. Well, I don't know. That's got to be.
There's a lever there or something. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, it's a lockout.
But no. Every time I see the new ones, and I love the way they see how they weld that.
Yeah.
If you don't know about welding, you don't. they run that trail off so that because at the end of a weld,
it's the weak spot, isn't it?
It's the weak spot,
yeah.
so they run off like that.
But they run it off twice on this
de-stresses,
as well. Yeah.
It just de-stresses the welds, and I've never had one break.
No.
The New Hollands would break apart, but I've never had one break.
That's a lot nicer.
One thing, Crimes, they are well built, aren't they? They do build them well.
And they're not afraid to. So, in my experience with Heston and with the New Hollands, is that they'll build a heavy baler. The first generation is built really heavy, and then they start saying, well, this part doesn't fail, so we can trim a little bit off.
Yeah.
You know, to make a lighter running baler, and I get it because you want to be light enough on the fields for compaction and even in wet weather. But Chrome, if there's a problem, and I can show you on the tailgate when we're done here. But if there's a problem, the next time you order that part, it will sub to a heavier built part. They don't want it. They don't want it to break.
Yeah, they want you to, you know.
Right. And yes, they're more expensive to purchase. That's fine. But if you can go to the field and work for weeks instead of days without a failure,
they pay for themselves, don't they? Yeah, quality pays.
Really great. It's really good. And the knotters, they changed them. They said that they had changed some things in here, and I do believe that the knife arm is a little different, or the wiper arm's a little different.
Yeah, they're certainly updated from the ones I remember.
Right.
But it's been 4 years, well no, about 6-7 years since I've worked on a Chrome.
Right.
Long time now.
Yeah.
The last baler I had was the Class 3200.
Right.
Obviously Class knotters on it, single knot.
Yeah, these are great. When I go home, I'm going to see if I can order those.
Yeah.
Those porcelain ones, but you know, even if they're $5 more, they'll save you so much time.
Yeah.
Because when they wear, they just cause all kinds of problems. Oh,
there's some tension on that, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
There is some tension on that.
Yeah. What the heck it is? So when I discovered this garage door lubricant made by Liquid Wrench, it's got like a propane or a butane carrier, and it would blast the dirt out and then leave a Teflon film in there. All the problems went away. Yeah. The other thing is that
you won't feel the difference in tension a lot of the time, will you? But it makes a difference to the knotter.
Yeah, you don't really know what it's
you put it on and think, oh, that's all right, but.
And the other thing that I do, and they're tricks that you learn over the years, is the faces of these. You get wear and stuff in them, and they become worn. But what I would do is get spray graphite paint, and spray the faces of these surfaces here, and that would alleviate a whole lot of wear and problems with them.
So you do that on your Chrome at the minute, graphite spray.
You know, it's a whole lot cheaper to throw on a little bit of graphite spray paint than it is to tear these racks apart.
You
know? And when I rebuild a knotter, I just pop them off here, take it down to the bench, and then
they're so easy to do, aren't they? Now they are really easy. Remember this, Bud?
Yeah, I do actually. Yeah, it's very nice.
Lest we forget Rotec box.
Yeah. Lovely, isn't it?
Very nice, mate. Very nice. This isn't actually Rotec's full stand. Lamma cocked up, and they wanted a bigger stand, and this is what they give them.
How you getting on? You alright?
You alright,
nice to see you.
How you doing? You alright?
By yourself?
Yeah, you too?
Yeah, alright.
Nice to see you.
Have a good show. But no, that is a good box, and that was a good knife.
It was nice to have it on the front.
Yeah.
It was nice to have it on the front. It's done very well.
On the Mercedes Unimog stand, think one of these can plough?
Apparently not, according to Mercedes.
Yeah, I don't think they can. Let's go on. We've just done our meet up on the second day on the Wednesday on the Kubota stand. I met loads of you fellas. Nice to meet you. Me, Kurt, and Wes and Tim have been on here for an hour and a half, something like that. So yeah, great to meet you all. Kubota got a hell of a stand here. Good collection of tractors. Up from there, like the 170. Here's a good example. 170 here with one of their round balers on the back. Actually, it is something we're looking at this year. Is replacement round baler and mower. This one is a belt baler. Is that a belt? Yeah, it must be a belt baler. So we'd be looking for a roller baler. But yeah, no, it's something we're looking at. Mowers. Have a quick look at this mower. Now, a lot of this stuff is is actually KV stuff, Kverneland, because Kubota bought Kverneland out. They still offer Kverneland as in Kverneland colours, you know that, the ploughs and that sort of thing. But they are painting some of the stuff Kubota orange, as you can see. So it's a well-proven design. You know, we all know how good KV stuff is. So yeah, it's quite a nice good mower. This is nice, slimline deck on it. Quite unusually, three-bladed discs on it. Like our old Lely, like a lot of them, 2 blades on them. But yeah, it's nice looking mower. Nicely, I do like the ones that draw from the front. So, like you see, the frame comes out and then it pulls it, so it follows contours a lot better. It's a nice looking machine, that is. You know that nice triaxle trailer I got at home? Well, I think I should have bought one of these. Very nice. Philip Watkins, get in touch. I want one of these. Macau got another Mahooses stand. A few quid this cost them, no doubt. All the Bales. Got their new V8. I think it's new V8 950 there. Big old lump for a round baler. Talking of another big old lump.
Cheeky bugger.
So excuse the noisy chap on the blooming loudspeaker, but we're about done. We've seen most of the show. These have been my sort of highlights, but this is the last highlight we wanted to have a look at. Look at that. Look at that. Heading over to Mucker now.
You want to know a little bit more about it?
I don't even know anything about it. That's quality.
Do you know the seat can go here?
Can it?
That can go up and around, and you can drive it exactly down that way you come from. And it raises up half a metre above the crops.
Does it?
Yeah.
What do you use it for normally? Spraying that sort of stuff?
Yeah, exactly. The idea, because it raises up half a metre to avoid damaging the crops,
and that lot, yeah.
with the narrow to be in the funnel. And then, I don't know if it's an advantage, but this is bi-directional. So when this comes up, there's a bracket to your seat, that comes up, spins around, and you can straight down that way.
Quality. Oh, what amateur?
This is all about market research. This is the first time anybody's seen this in the UK. In fact, in the whole of Europe. So it's just feeling the market, getting research, getting feedback.
I reckon we could use one of these, Marcus.
I reckon so, mate. It's ideal, isn't it? It's the right bit of you, isn't it?
It's definitely me. Definitely me. Yeah, it's nice. Comfy though. Very comfy. 3-point linkage.
Yes.
3-point linkage on the back.
Yes.
How many horsepower?
All of it?
16, yeah?
16.
Right. That's nice. I don't know why no one's invented that before.
Wow, it's funny. It's manufactured in Mahindra.
Right, Indian. Yeah.
But I think the target prices they're looking at probably around sort of 8.5. But it does a lot more than just.
It's not just a quad, is it?
It's not just a quad.
No.
You know, the fact that it raises up half a metre, you know, half a metre off the ground, the whole lot. And the bi-directional, you know, for crops and whatever, you know.
Well, that's lovely. I mean, hopefully see a bit more of it.
Thank you very much.
Very much.
Thank you.
Cheers, thank you.
Thank you.
Now then, sortless tractors. We've seen these before at Lamma, but they've got a nice little stand here. Yeah, this little thing, mate. It's alright. You know me, I like a nice, simple little tractor. What's this? Oh, it's 90 horse, look. She's an S90 Shuttle XL. 2 decent steps. And we're in. Because she's old school, we've got a raised cab floor, we haven't got a flat cab floor. What have we got? We've got all the dashboard here. Big old steering wheel. What's that? That's your loader joystick, because obviously it's got the brackets on. You've got your hand throttle there. Got your spool valves there. Lift controls there. There's your gears. Hey, PTO. Yeah, there's your PTOs. Big old chunky levers. Good old Stockman's tractor lot. Decent view out the cab. Got the old shuttle's a bit of a stretch. The shuttle is a bit of a stretch there. But it's just a simple little tractor. Looks good from the outside though. Yeah. Not say run feed away or anything like that. You got AC up there. All your lights, radio. Nice and simple. I love a simple little tractor. Yeah. That's right, opening little windows, which I do like. Nice little tractor. I've got the hang of it with the... Right, now this is interesting. This little thing here, it's a Solis Electric 26. So that's about the same size as our little Koti that we have on the scraper. Now I've often thought that sort of application for an electric tractor would be ideal. You know, we use it for a couple of hours a day. So instead of a noisy, fumey old diesel engine in the cubicles, lovely clean electric.
I did pull over the last
I like that a lot. That is nice.
on the right side of the road.
So what we got? Nothing really, because it's like very similar to hydrostatic. It's electric, obviously, so you got can't get much simpler than that. Reverse, forward. There's your drive control for your hitch. I think this is something we've got to have a look at, because like I say, our little scraper tractor is ideal candidate for being electric for what it does. Only thing is lacking, whether it's an option, I'll have to find out, is a little front linkage so we can run the brush off it. Obviously, I should think it's got a hydraulic pump on it because of the back linkage. So I cannot see any spool valves on it at the minute. We've got a PTO there by the looks of it. And we've got there's a spool valve there. So massive cup holder there. I like that. I like that. Yeah, that's definitely something we've got to have a look at, I think. So this one little tractor I wanted to check out. This is Koti's new HX1201. Now obviously, you know, we've got a little Koti on the scraper and on the brush. But I didn't know they did this sort of size tractor. Let's have a look. Nice set of steps in the cab, nice and easy. Big door, opens wide. Well, mate, I tell you, this is a big cab in it. It's huge. That's a big old cab. I can stretch my legs right out in it. That's huge. So what we got? We've got a... Oh, that's your loader joystick. For when you've got a loader. I mean, you've got any brackets on this one. That's your loader joystick there. Got a horn. Hey! There's your gear stick. Looks like we've got a power shift on the side there, single power shift. There's your draft control on the back. Hand throttle. Linkage up and down. Couple of spools. Very nice. Got the sunroof up the front there for when you've got the loader on. Got your aircon controls there, little radio. Tons, absolutely tons. Look at the storage here, but all that there. Big old one there. Another big one there. I like this, nice little buddy seat. Look, you can come and sit with me, mate, if you want. That's alright, mate. Got your shuttle there. That's a really nice little cab, I tell you.
Surprisingly
that
big.
Is a nice little cab.
Surprised how big it is.
115 horsepower, I think, something like that. Excellent view out the back. Yeah. I think we ought to have a look at one of these. Well, mate, that's the end of Lamma 2023 for us.
Yes.
Been a good couple of days, mate. Very busy couple of days. Met, seems like hundreds and hundreds of you lot.
Hundreds of people.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's lovely to
absolutely.
actually see these people.
Yeah.
As you can tell, I've just about had it. My
It
legs
does
are
look
nearly
about
falling
dead.
off.
You really are getting old, mate,
It's
ain't
great.
you?
Oh, fun. Yeah.
But,
it's the walking that does me these days.
yeah, and standing, it does my
walking,
back in bad lot.
And but you don't realise. And I think I looked yesterday. My thing told me I'd done like 7 kilometres or something.
You have, didn't you, lot?
7.5 kilometres.
Sure, you've done more today because we've done a lot more
Probably have.
walking
Yes,
today, haven't we?
Yes, we have. But it's been brilliant to actually
It
see
has.
these people and that.
It's been good.
Put
It's been
faces to the names.
good. Indeed, mate, indeed.
Now we're
I've
going
been
to
wished happy birthday quite a few times.
You have.
You've had quite a few hugs.
I've hugs and touches of the backside.
You like that, didn't you?
So it's been good.
See you on the next one.
See you on the next one. We're going
Ta-ta.
to this.
We are. Ladies.
Ladies.